Here. That's the audience.
Hello. Hi.
I'll be presenting on my hobby of landscape design. Landscape design is a broad subject which focuses on everything from simple yard work to oil treatment. Now personally, landscape design has played a part in my life as I have done it for the past 6 years of my life. Mainly starting with things such as simple yard work, where I started out mowing yards and I came across turning yards into pretty yards and jungles into spatial habitats where people can survive. Now there are many stories I could talk about from that, where I have had to do yard work in instances which the area is not your regular backyard, where grass can reach heights of 4 to 5 feet, or there can be dead things laying in the yard, places that no one would really want to be. So in one of these instances, I came to the yard in my landscaping career and I talked to the lady about it, and we spoke about a price, except at this time it was very dark and I couldn't really see it. And so what I did was I gave her a fair price for it, what I thought was fair at the time, and then I went on to do the work. I was mowing it when I got there and I realized that it was a much greater deal than I realized at the night whenever I saw it for the first time, because it was grass that was way too tall to be mowed and just the kind of instance where I did not want to be in it at all. Anyway, this was one of the times that I really learned a lesson from it, and I realized that not all landscape design is simple and pretty and turning things beautiful. This is one of those where it's taking something very ugly and turning it into a habitat which can be used among all people. Now there are other things such as this. This is a picture of the Buckingham Palace, where landscape design is used to really show the beauty of the natural world in an urban setting. We see that in other places such as Central Park in New York and all over the world, such as the White House, especially in DC, and college campuses. Now this says, today landscape architects deal with the increasingly complex relationship between the built and the natural environment. This is referring to landscape design in urban settings, such as cities, college campuses, where you have areas that have been taken over by concrete and buildings, and you want to incorporate green area into it so that you have a organic feeling. It gives beauty to the world around us. As we can see here, we have a path where people are able to go and enjoy the natural setting that is provided. Now, whenever I was doing landscaping, I would go to such places as this. One of my favorites was in Central Park in New York, where walking around you get to see all the beautiful area and all the green space and how they were able to incorporate this into the setting, where you have one of the largest cities in the world here, but right next to it you have beautiful greenery and areas that can be used for pleasurable sightseeing, and you have all the water designs along with all of the tree foliage. It provides an organic connection to the natural world. In a world where the majority of people are in a city setting, we don't really get to see a whole lot of natural beauty. So there are landscape architects that do things such as this, where you have a building, but then surrounding it we have all of the green area, from trees to grass to bushes, and it's all squished into an area that's small, but due to the spatial designs it seems as if though you have a great area that is covered in organic treatment from the landscape architect. And so one of the major points of landscape design, whenever you get into the actual design process and putting it into the area that it will be used for, is you use colors, lines, and designs to manipulate people's feelings. So we have subconscious feelings towards certain things such as colors. We see that in the presidential debates. Let's say as you see most of the presidents wearing a red tie, showing that they're powerful, strong, versus a blue tie, showing that they're wise and calm and ready for the job. It works the same way with this, where you have red foliage showing passion, courage, and power in a landscape, while something such as yellow is more calm, joyous, happiness, and gives an optimistic feeling subconsciously to the person viewing it. Now the green area, all of the grass and trees, it gives feelings of harmony, growth, healing. It's a very organic color where people are able to experience the world around them even in these urban settings. Colors such as blue give calm, serene, and relaxed vibes to the person who's viewing them so that they don't get tensed. These colors will really give a feeling to the person enjoying them that we are able to incorporate in such ways. All of this, the colors, all the different colors we have, will give subconscious feelings to the people who are experiencing them. So that is one of the things that landscape design is doing. I don't know a whole lot about it yet, as I will be studying it in the spring. I'll be taking my first landscape architecture class, so I can really broaden my horizons past what I have right now, which is just simple experience working with it. But there's so much more to know, because the colors, all of the colors we are able to experience, and all of the designs, you have lines, curves, edges, you have different trees pointing different ways, making our eyes go here or there so that we can really experience it in such a way. And then we also have all of these colors we have seen here to give us all these different feelings. So in the end, landscape design has a great effect on our day-to-day life. As we see here, we have the horizon of buildings in a great city, but the main focus of the picture is on the greenery and the people enjoying the natural setting rather than the urban habitat. So what this really does is it shows us that although we're stuck in a world that needs all of this concrete, buildings, architecture, what we really desire often is for the organic feelings of the natural world.